Hey, it's Rod Thorson, Classic Hits 103.9 WLPO. After the show on Wednesday, and of course last night was the big end of the After the Rose thing on The Bachelor. And I get a little grief every once in a while from some buddies that say, what are you watching The Bachelor for? Well, I always have to try to figure things out. And so I've tried to figure that out too. Why am I watching this? Do you do that? You say, why am I watching this? Well, I think I figured it out. And I'm not a psychiatrist. And I'm never going to be. But I'll tell you why I think you watch it, whether you're a man or a woman. The fact of the matter is, as human beings, we have this innate need to love and to be loved by somebody else. And now I hear from women a lot that say, well, I listen to your show just so I can hear the male perspective about things because my husband or my boyfriend doesn't tell me. And I'm happy about that. That's fine because this is an honest program. But I'll tell you this. You got to hear something from Ari Lyondike last night, The Bachelor, that I think kind of got swept aside that is very, very important. I'll get to it in a second. A woman called my show this morning. And she said, you know, my dad was such a gruff guy. He'd talk amongst his buddies. He'd refer to my mom as the old lady, things like that. But every time he went to the woods walking around, he came home with a handful of flowers for her. Wildflowers or something, you know. Ari last night on The Bachelor, when asked, why are you here? Why did you come on the show? He said, because I wanted to find love and my soulmate and someone to spend the rest of my life with. In so many words, that's what he said. Now, for you women out there who think, oh, men just care about one thing, you know, and there's one way to his heart, it's through his stomach, you know, or maybe two ways, whatever, you know. Some of us guys know that that's not true. And the honest ones will tell you that for all of our differences between men and women, that's one universal truth that men and women, generally speaking, have, as long as they're, you know, reasonably sane. We're all anxious and insecure about our relationships, love lives, intimate lives. And men, yes, men, truly want and need someone, a soulmate, a best friend to spend the rest of our life with. So that is part of the allure of the TV show The Bachelor. And I don't necessarily think that it's just mindless drivel either. I think that the producers have tapped into something very important. And that's what we need more of in this country, isn't it? Love. I mean, you can go a lot of places and see bickering and hate, arguments and fighting. You see a little of that on The Bachelor, a little bit. But guess what won? Guess what won the day? And if Lauren and Becca can move along, so can we, because love won the day. It's an interesting message and an interesting lesson. So whether you sat there with a bottle of wine or a big thing, a tub of ice cream, you know, and you're wallowing in your own problems and anxiety, something interesting about that show. And as a guy, I didn't want it to go unsaid. So feel free to share it. It's just my opinion, but I know a lot of guys, if they were honest with you, they'd say the same thing. I love you all, whether you like it or not. See you soon on WLPO. Tune in, join the conversation here, download the free WLPO app, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love it and appreciate it. See you.